send the money today.
Send money fast. Come to Western Union. It'll get to any of our 9,000 locations, usually in 15 minutes or less.
Keep in touch.
Western Union, the fastest way to send money.
From Pella Windows and Doors, the Sunrise Bow Window.
Pella.
The magical window nook.
Pella.
The bubble bath skylight.
Pella.
The Sunday paper sunroom.
Pella.
Pella makes your home a better place to live, and we'll show you how. Come and get your free idea book, only at your Pella window store. We're listed in your telephone directory.
Another 30 seconds of common sense. While you've been waiting for someone else to buy the first Hyundai Excel, over 170,000 of your friends and neighbors are enjoying their first Excels, making Hyundai the best-selling first-year import in history. And now the 87s are here, better than ever, and still starting at only $54.20. So, what are you waiting for? Hurry down to your Hyundai dealer. Bring a friend.
Call toll-free for the Hyundai dealer nearest you. We sell cars that make sense.
Only a minute or so left, so Mr. Weaseltier, let's continue our discussion with you. You had a point you wanted to make.
Yeah, the point I wanted to make was that I find absolutely nothing understandable about any sympathy for the Pollards. The man is an American traitor, and therefore not a Jewish hero. It almost follows in a kind of definition. The interests of the United States and the interests of Israel are obviously very close, indeed in many ways identical. And the United States is an ally of Israel, but no mere ally of Israel's. Israel depends almost pathologically greatly upon the United States for its security, for its economy, and where it may be understandable that Israelis chafe beneath that quantity of dependence, that dependence remains the critical fact in many respects of Israel's life.
Ambassador Eban, your final thoughts on the subject, please.
If a man decides to be an American, then he must accept his American destiny for good or for ill, and must struggle for his welfare and his rights within that context. Finally, I think that Weaseltier generalizes too much when he accuses Israelis in general of a contemptuous attitude to American Jewry. I do not have a contemptuous attitude to American Jewry. Anyone who has a television set must surely know that, and many Israelis are associated with the desire of American Jews to defend their dignity, their sense of autonomy, their belongingness to the American experience. I have no difficulty with that at all.
All right, Ambassador Eban and Mr. Omid and Mr. Weaseltier, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. That's all the time we have, and that is our report for tonight. I'm Ted Koppel in Washington. For all of us here at ABC News, good night.
This has been Nightline, a presentation of ABC News.
Tuesday, it's time to sow some wild oats.
You wouldn't know a wild oat if it hit you in the feed bag.
Who's the boss? Then, a family secret's revealed.
Divorced? You know, ever since he started punishing me, I've had my doubts about the man.
Growing pains.
It's really incredible.
Tomorrow.
The Dallas-Fort Worth Dodge Dealers Savings Celebration. For a limited time, get 3.7% financing and up to $500 cash back on full-size pickups and Dakotas in stock. 3.7 and $300 cash back on Dakota, plus additional savings of $781 on the Prospector 3 package. Total possible savings up to $1081. 3.7 and $500 cash back, or get $1,000 cash back on full-size pickups, plus additional savings of $800 on the Prospector 3 package on selected models. Total possible savings of up to $1,800. And only Dodge gives 7 years, 70,000-mile protection on every 87 pickup they build. See your Dallas-Fort Worth Dodge dealer today.
Taste this.
The whole thing?
Uh-huh.
That's a big crunch for such a little thing.
That little thing's packed with goodness.
I can believe it with a crunch like that. It's got a nice nutty taste.
And it has no added sugar or preservatives.
There's no room.
Huh.
What are these little things?
Grape nut cereal.
Grape nuts? I could go for a whole bowl full.
You got it.
Have a bowl of crunchy, nutty, packed with goodness grape nuts today.
Weekend, days off, don't wanna work no more. Gonna take my time now that it's mine, and I don't wanna be where there's no Coca-Cola. This is the life, these are the real things, and you're the heart of it. Every day, every way, Coca-Cola's a part of your life. Oh, when Coca-Cola's a part of your life, you can't beat the feeling.
The ruined lives of those falsely accused of child abuse. Next time.
Sit back and relax.
The big movie is about to begin on Channel 8.
Stretch and reach for Lewis Rich Cold Cuts. And up, this is my kind of workout. Piling up delicious Lewis Rich Cold Cuts, salami, smoked turkey, bologna, and more. All made from naturally lean turkey. They're up to 95% fat-free. Back and forth, and they're full of flavor. Because Lewis Rich seasons them just the way I like them. So luscious and so light. It took Lewis Rich to make turkey so right. Lift and bite.
Ours, as you know, is not a perfect world. May I? That's why it's so refreshing when something really perfect comes along. Like Diet Coke. Tastes great straight or on the rocks. Yet it's just 1 calorie. That's why Diet Coke is the perfect soft drink. For an imperfect world.
Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke. For auto insurance, save your money and thank your Rodney Dion. 943-7303, 943-7303. No down payments, same day coverage. 943-7303. Thank young Rodney Dion.
We're doing something a little different each night at 6:30 on 8. It is a news program, but with a little twist.
It's got Top Story, where reporters have more than just a minute and a half to tell the story. And News 8 reporter Andrea Joyce, she always finds some new and creative way to tell you what's going on around town.
Sometimes we let the camera tell the story, and sometimes we just let the camera roll. I like 6:30 on 8 because it's spontaneous, yet comfortable.
Read Paul.
Don't tell me, I know. She's an artist, right? Well, we're gonna begin without her.
3, 4.
Hey, must have been good. Where were you last night, David?
Can I ask you?
And Klein, too.
Think small. New burger bundles. Mini hamburgers from Burger King. New burger bundles. Look, Ma. No hands. Burger King, the best food for fast times.
First, she was diagnosed with MS. Then, after their 25th wedding anniversary, her husband left her, followed by the shocking discovery of a brain tumor.
That was the ultimate nightmare.
On the Next Hour magazine, coping with life's tragedies, how to become a survivor, not a victim. Plus, Jose prescribes a beauty shot for 3 nurses. Gary Collins pays a visit to Mariette Hartley and Woman of the Hour, Jane Powell.
Tomorrow afternoon at 4 on 8.
There's no human experience as devastating as the loss of a child. When you are a griever, you are in a land you've never been in before. Support and knowing you are not alone is the key to healing. Bereaved Parent Support Group is a self-help organization that offers friendship and understanding. We aid other parents in the positive resolutions of grief while fostering physical and emotional health. With help, you can cope through the death of your beloved child with more knowledge, understanding, and compassion.
Hey, Simpson, let me sack on your couch, huh? How come? Barrett. Who's the guest of honor? Cavalieri. Again? Still? Barrett slipping?
Now, the president of the International Federation of Leprechauns.
You know, right now, there'll be a lot of St. Patrick's Day sales, but only one sale is good enough to receive the official Leprechaun seal of approval. Highland St. Patrick's Day sale.
Right now, get this programmable VHS video recorder with remote control, Leprechaun approved at just $198.
Highland, I tip my hat to you. You earned our seal fair and square.
Hey, where should I put this free video equipment you wanted?
What a kidder.
This is my mom. And if everything I say about the four-wheel drive Isuzu Trooper 2 isn't true, may she be struck by lightning. It can carry a symphony orchestra or every book in the Library of Congress. And the nice part is the Trooper 2 starts at just $10.80. You have my mom's word on it. Mom?
See the affordable four-wheel drive Trooper 2 at your Isuzu dealer today.
Hello. Hi. Hi. How are you? Fine. Me too. Good. We'd like you to watch our show, Perfect Strangers, right here on WFAA.
WFAA? That's Dallas-Fort Worth.
Yes, it is.
Howdy, y'all.
Hey, Balky.
Oh, can we go there?
Well, we go there every Wednesday nights on WFAA.
Well, of course we do. Don't be ridiculous. Why don't I remember that?
I don't know.
Oh.
See you Wednesday nights at 7, right here on Channel 8.
Whenever we're out in a news story here in Fort Worth, people always come up to us and say, you guys sure got here fast. And what they don't realize is we are here. The only way to cover an area well is to live there. And we do. We send our kids to the same schools. We pay the same kinds of taxes. We're a part of your community. News doesn't just happen in one place. And I think a quality news operation knows that. And that's why we're here.
Leaving.
Sometimes grown-ups touch kids in ways they don't like.
I was wrestling with my uncle, and it changed. It felt icky.
When touching feels funny, it's hard to know what to do.
He said I shouldn't tell anyone.
If that ever happens to you, say no.
No.
Then go.
Go.
And tell someone you trust.
Tell.
Say no. Then go. And tell.
A message from the American Medical Association.
The gavel falls on the 70th lawmaking session in Texas. Bill Clements returns to the governor's mansion, and Texans face spending cuts and possible tax increases. You won't miss a day in the Dome if you watch News 8, the only Dallas-Fort Worth television station with a permanent Austin bureau, and veteran reporter Carol Neeland. Daily reports from our capital cover the lawmakers as they cover our debts. We're at home in Austin all year long, only on News 8.
What would you do if you found out that your husband or your lover was a rapist or a child molester who'd molested over 1,000 children? On the next Oprah Winfrey Show, we will talk with women who, because of their love for these men, decided to stay in the marriage. How do you live with the man and with yourself? For a person who's committed such a horrendous act, we'll talk to them on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Tomorrow at 3 on 8.
Why make 2 trips? And why wait? At LensCrafters, you can have quality eyeglasses in about an hour. Even tough prescriptions like trifocals and bifocals. Listen.
It usually took me 2 weeks to get my glasses before.
It took me about an hour for both pair.
20 minutes to get my exam, about 45 to pick out the frames that I wanted, and it was less than an hour to get my glasses.
Why make 2 trips? LensCrafters, 6 locations including Prestonwood Mall and Hewlin Fashion Center.
What you doing, Mr. Marita?
Morning ritual. First, I stand on my head to clear the mind. Then I drink New Tang. The all-natural flavor of orange refreshes the body.
Can we try it? The new Tang, not the upside-down stuff.
Sure. Have a ritual's better than none.
New Tang Breakfast Beverage Crystals. No preservatives, just a big orange taste.
Mr. Marita, what's a ritual?
An excuse to drink New Tang.
The United States Customs Service wants your help in stopping drug smuggling in private boats and planes. If you've seen activity around a marina or airport that might be connected to drug smuggling, call U.S. Customs 24 hours a day, toll-free, at 1-800-BE-ALERT. You can remain anonymous, and you could be eligible for a cash reward if your information leads to the arrest and prosecution of drug smugglers. You can help. Call 1-800-BE-ALERT.
We're doing something a little different each night at 6:30 on 8. It is a news program, but with a little twist.
It's got Top Story, where reporters have more than just a minute and a half to tell the story. And News 8 reporter Andrea Joyce, she always finds some new and creative way to tell you what's going on around town.
Sometimes we let the camera tell the story, and sometimes we just let the camera roll. I like 6:30 on 8 because it's spontaneous, yet comfortable.
Each house we build is a very special place. A place of dignity and grandeur, open and free. A relaxing, pleasant den. A spacious corner-windowed bath. The people of Ryland understand what makes a house a home. We are committed to building affordable homes of quality, value, and integrity.
Ryland homes are built for life.
If you love your pet, watch this. We'll prove that you can keep fleas and ticks off your dog or cat with Heart's Blockade. Fleas are all over this untreated lab dish. We've sprayed the left side of this dish with Heart's Blockade, while the right side remains untreated. Watch how Blockade repels the fleas. They literally jump to the untreated side. Ticks normally want to crawl to the top, as they do in this untreated tube. See how the Blockade-treated cap of this tube repels ticks? They stay at the bottom. Block fleas and ticks from your pet with Heart's Blockade.
Are you ready for summer? The competition is.
What? You're not ready for summer? Gained a few pounds? Well, summer's coming, and you've got to get ready.
Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with me.
Why should you worry about shaping up for summer in the middle of winter?
Join President's Health Club now for only $24 a month.
There is no magic pill to keep you from getting cancer. But there is something you can take every day that might help. The right foods. Foods with less fat and more fiber. And if you eat plenty of green and yellow vegetables, fresh fruits and whole grains, and cut down on alcohol too, you may actually reduce your risk of getting several forms of cancer. Now that's not so hard to swallow, is it?
Look, it's not your fault. Most any food or drink can cause bad breath, even a cheeseburger. You need Clorettes. Only Clorettes has Actisol with chlorophyll to clean up bad breath fast. Clorettes, because you have bad breath more often than you think.
You've just had your dentures professionally cleaned.
How can I keep them looking this way?
With professional strength Efferdent. Efferdent removes stains, kills germs, cleans away plaque, even in between. For a professional looking clean, get Efferdent.
Your mushrooms on and start your day. In casuals and dress, you'll be on your way. If cushiony comfort is your goal, it's casuals with molecular souls. Gonna walk all around in casuals or life. You're gonna walk around for miles and miles. Walk, walk, walk in lots of colors and styles. Walk all around with a mushroom smile. You walk with a mushroom smile.
Mushrooms, available at Mervyn's now.
I'm Dorothy Hamill. You know, I used to wonder how I could help, how I could make a difference to a child. Well, I found one of the best ways. I sponsor a child in a developing country through Foster Parents Plan. Imagine, for just 72 cents a day, $22 a month, you can make it possible for a child to have schooling, medical care, and hope. And it all starts with sponsoring just one child overseas. Foster Parents Plan.
Are you interested in adventure? Seeking new challenges? Then Operation Raleigh is a unique opportunity for young people to test themselves and be a part of worthwhile scientific and service projects aiding doctors, studying wildlife, sailing square riggers, canoeing on the Amazon, mountain climbing, assisting in archaeological projects, and more. If you're interested and between 17 and 24 years of age, write or call Operation Raleigh.
Your Ford dealer and Ford bring you 3.9% financing plus up to $600 cash back on new Ford Escorts, Tempos, and Mustangs. That's right, 3.9 and up to $600 cash back. Plus, factory incentives to dealers make Ford Taurus an even better buy. And now, get Ford's new 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty on every new 87 Ford car. Get 3.9 plus cash back at your Texas Ford dealer.
Remember how you had to wait for your glasses? Well, now you don't have to. LensCrafters lens grinding laboratories are right in the store, so we can custom grind your exact prescription in about 1 hour. Even tough prescriptions like bifocals. Listen.
I have a real tough prescription, and they were able to make my glasses in an hour.
About an hour, and I have a difficult prescription.
The service was excellent.
LensCrafters, 6 locations including Town East Mall and Northeast Mall.
You've just had your dentures professionally cleaned.
How can I keep them looking this way?
With professional strength Effordent. Effordent removes stains, kills germs, cleans away plaque, even in between. For a professional-looking clean, get Effordent.
When the burning, itching, and soreness of hemorrhoids flare up, Tux medicated pads give you soothing, cooling relief on contact. For hemorrhoid flare-up, get Tux from Park Davis.
Before you slip it over, before you pull it up, before you slide it on, before you dress, caress. Caress isn't soap. It's the body bar with bath oil. Caress can't dry your skin the way soap can. Gives you the soft you just can't get from soap. You'll feel smoother, softer than anything that touches you. Before you dress, caress.
The Coalition of Texans with Disabilities was organized to promote the well-being of our state's people with disabilities. This October 17th, 18th, and 19th in Dallas, the Coalition will be holding its 9th annual convention. If you're disabled or you work for a business agency or consumer organization and want to find out how to better assist persons with disabilities, contact the Coalition of Texans with Disabilities in Austin. The phone number is 512-433-8252.